The curbside recycling program here in Santa Barbara began accepting used oil in 1990. And I'm pleased to say we were one of the first in the state to begin the routine collection of used motor oil at the curb. The program takes in about 1,400 gallons of waste oil a month. I think that equates to approximately 17,000 or so gallons per year of waste motor oil. In 1993, the Santa Barbara program became one of the first in the state to start collecting oil filters from the curb. People are doing a really good job of setting oil out properly in the right size containers and getting it to the drivers correctly. I recommend that people who don't have curbside service search out and find a used oil collection facility, and there are more and more coming online. The 76 stations are starting to add it online if they have a service bay. The fast lube oil places are starting to collect it. The recycling centers also just recently received a grant to add oil to both the Goleta and Santa Barbara site, and within the next 6 months we will be collecting used motor oil at those sites too.
We live in a petrochemical society. The best thing we can do is contain our waste and use our technology to treat our waste and turn it into useful products.
This is a problem that is totally solvable. There is no reason why used motor oil should ever be in the environment. It is a totally reusable product. It's economically viable to reuse the product. There are industries set up that want to reuse the product.
Most of what comes into our plant comes out as lubricants. We sell those as what are called base oils, and we sell those to all kinds of different people all around the state, all around the country, who turn it back into different lubricants, whether it's a motor oil or a transmission oil or whatever it is, into machinery oils. So there's a lot of different applications for what we have.
As a matter of fact, Unical sells re-refined motor oil under our Firebird brand, and it's just regular Firebird brand motor oil, 10W30. It's a great product, and it's from re-refined products.
Businesses do care about the community. They do care about their product. They do care about the waste that they generate. And because they live here, they're just like you and me. They live here. They don't want to foul the nest that they live in.
Working with industry, working with communities like Santa Barbara, create the relationships that will recover material and close the loop. That's what we're after throughout the state in almost every material we're dealing with.
We can't really rely on our government to clean things up for us. Our county will help us to their best extent, but if we don't take initiative right at home, nothing will ever get cleaned up.
People that are doing oil recycling need to tell their friends about why they should do it. I mean, this is really about saving the environment, and that's a good thing to get involved in.
And I think once people know of the program and know how very easy it is to just bring your oil in and drop it off, and as people become more educated about the importance of recycling this motor oil, and that's a key part of it, is education. I think we will see the program expand and the more volume come in.
I think generally people want to do this. They want to be responsible. They are feeling more responsible and they're acting accordingly.
Somebody asked my kids, what does your dad do? I've heard my son say, well, he's saving the environment. It's a lot of fun to see that they recognize that what we're doing is not just a job, but that we're doing something that people feel good about.
I think that the kids of today are much more in tune with environmental issues. As I remember my grammar school, I don't think we learned very much about the environment at all. It was really reading, writing, and arithmetic. It was the 3 R's, and now one of the 3 R's has sort of become recycling and also other issues dealing with the environment.
Kids see things in black and white. If you just tell them, look, if you don't throw it in the trash, it's going to wind up in the ocean, they get it. You tell them the same thing about waste oil and other things that they can control as a part of their environment, they get it, and it stays with them throughout their life. So I think hitting the kids first and early while they're young is a good way to help clean up the environment, so they have a healthy, clean environment when they get our age.